Yo ho ho, what is up, DOT community? I actually just didn't even realize JJ is still streaming. Yo, got a first. Lexu stream, what's going on? But I'm gonna get some grinding in before. So I just gotta jump in. All right, let's see what we got going on. So, kicking up in here, we got what do we got here? Right, Warrior Goddess. This is current progress. We got 8,622 souls going. So I'm listening to JJ stream here too, right? You got it. Yeah, so here we go, right? We got a progress update, right? Let's go ahead and jump into it. 8,622 souls. Soulja, hey, what's going on, bud? We got. So here we go. Right, got some more stuff to go. Lions rank 127. I actually had a pretty glorious day today. I did some pulls just kind of sitting around. I actually want to write it down so this way I can keep track of how my stats were, right? I think I got 2 of those. 1 of these, right? Here we go. So I'm just keeping track. I had a pretty good day, some pulls. I did some pulls earlier. We had, let's see, where's the relics? I pulled 4 more 3 stars today. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't used them yet. That's on top of the 4 I pulled yesterday, right? So tally is up to 8 right now. I did pull a couple more. I fused away a bunch, but I did pull 2 more 2 stars today, so those went down. I'm up to 8 2 stars. So Fetch Sup, what's going on? Thanks for jumping over. Let's see what we got here. And I did pull like another 1. So I'm only 2 1 stars out of the event so far. And I still got plenty of progress to go. But that's what we got. Not all that bad. But let's get out there. Yeah, so Fetch, why? I know, I'm feeling pretty good about it, right? I'm still listening to JJ stream here too. So I have no idea. I actually have no idea how mine sounds right now. I'm assuming you guys are responding so you could actually hear what I'm saying. But I got to chip in a little bit of VP that we can. We're not pushing a rank, but I've basically just been farming VP. So let's see what we got here. Rated. I've only had 1 and 2 stars and mostly 1 stars. Horrible luck this time around. Rimba Simba. Oh man, that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I've had honestly quite surprised. I came into it and I was sitting on the couch today. And I was like, I'm totally gonna go ahead and just try to pick up some extra relics because I was out, and I was like, let me just grab a relic really quick while I knock out 24 portal stones since they refreshed, and boom, it was a 3-star again. So I moved on to it. I pulled, and it's same thing happened, kind of like it did last time. It went 3-star, 2-star, 3-star, another 3-star, 2-star, 3-star, and then a 1-star. So that was my pull because the moment I hit the 3, I just kept going because that's kind of what I do, right? So JJ's pitching the crowd over to me, so Bearded Wonder. Thanks, JJ. Check out the Bearded Wonder. Nice. I appreciate that tag in there, JJ. That's pretty cool. So let's see. We're using up. What do we got right now? Still using Solgar. We took him from a level 1 to a level 8 so far. Even though CEO God kind of said, yeah, I probably wouldn't go for it. I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this Solgar because why not? You know, he's going to be just my Berserker project when I'm bored. And he's not going to get a lot of focus because I think these skills are kind of just, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they might be something unique. But we got Thean. Good morning. The B2B is real. So fetch. So we've got the 36% Spearman resist against lightning, 54% Spearman resist against lightning, right? So at max, I mean, it's going to be well over 100, but that'll be, that'll be pretty nice. Oh, you know what I also got to do? I got to update my thumbnail because this really isn't, I guess, the 24-hour stream. I got to go ahead and update that a little bit. Let's see. I need to find, where's my stuff here? JJ, what up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude, for pitching over. I love that tag that you got in there from your bot, the Bearded Wonder. I got an idea. Maybe I'll have to I'll update yours, put it in there. Give me some good ideas for what I could do as well. Have a little bit of fun with those tags when you go for it. So let's see. Let's look at this here. Make sure I didn't miss any comments here. Right, Lexu first. Soldier, I got a Sofetch, I got you. Rimba Simba, I got you. Thean, right, I got you for the good morning. And yeah, Sofetch to back is pretty legit. So, Zalan, yo, what's going on? Zalan. So this is the Solgar that I'm working with. I'm only going to stream for maybe like an hour or so. Honestly, I got to line up with my brother to maybe play some Titanfall 2 on Xbox One a little bit later tonight. So kind of just fill in the time. Everyone kind of went to bed, left me awake while I wait to play some of that Titanfall, and just going to get in some more streaming here. So exclamation point beard, yeah, that would be a good one. That would be a good one for the channel. Instead of looking up Jaeger, look up exclamation point beard. But unfortunately, you don't get to see my beard, right? Doing this different Mob Crush live streaming, don't get to throw in that overlay on there. I might be getting my computer back on Monday morning if Apple sends it back to me. So I'm hoping that means that I can like get back to that kind of a fun overlay stream. If not, this works pretty good. And being on the road so much, this actually I think will kind of help out with just doing some more streaming on the road, more successfully. I don't know if anyone followed me on Instagram at all, but, with this new streaming setup that I've got, I'm hoping that it will, kind of let me, what do I just burn up some fireballs. Let me do a few more of the games that I play and do them on the road, do them on the fly. Even though DOT kind of is my main focus, there honestly are a handful of other games that I play that I've always wanted to kind of sit down and do content around, but honestly, making content for me, the easiest really is live streaming. And now that I can put this stuff out to multiple channels, right? So I'm on YouTube. I'll go after Jaeger if nobody else is streaming. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of people post up on the band chat. So Zalan, I'd be, if you could say let's plan for like an hour, but if you're ready to roll in case I get like a message from my bro and say, we're going to play, but I'm going to try to move quick. I still have plenty of ground to cover in this event, and I'm going to get it done, right? That's basically where I stand. And so I'm just working my way through it. I've just kind of been burning up, whatever troops I possibly had. A whole ton of grenadiers that I was like, yeah, I can eat through those. So I had like 60 of them. I'm down to, what did that just say, like 20 of them or so. I lose a couple on occasion. It's really not a big deal because I need to eat them up. I need to make room for more troops. So let's talk about progress, though, right? And talk about this event a little bit more. During the 24-hour stream, sometimes a lot of psych and a lot of hype and all that kind of good stuff. Oh, yeah, I got room. What do I want to make? Do I want to make more spearmen? I got 53 spearmen. I don't need to make more. Let's round it off. 2 of those guys. How about some archers? Make 4 of these guys, so I got an even 60. And I should start running this with cats, so I'm just going to start dumping. What do I want? I actually want a bunch of maidens. I'm going to take some. Let's make some maidens. Just been having fun playing with them. They're level 15, so working it. Let's see. I need some more of these guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and make some more. Let's see. I'm double check those comments there. They kind of just passed. Salon says, get those relics, right? Where is your alliance ranked? So right now we are at rank 127. I don't think we tried setting a team goal, try to aim for a top 50, but I think people started really taking off on this. The weekend came around, so where are we at top scores? Over 1 million was still, over 24 hours to go. We got 31 hours left, so that's pretty good. And how far are we out? Would we be from top 50? Oh, yeah, like 160,000 souls. That's not going to happen. But you know what? We're sitting pretty good. Like right there in the middle for the 4,000 gems. That's not bad. That'll help replenish some gems lost from the event. Where am I going to SoFetch? I'm going all the way. I committed in to go into the Golden Apple. So that's what I'm after here. So far, right, we've progressed along. Listen, before I go through here, let's do a little breakdown some more. Like I said, there's a lot of hype going around, a lot of back and forth, things like that happen in the event. I didn't do my basic event, rundown overview just because we went right into live stream, so this kind of will count towards that. But here's something I really want to point out. And I wasn't able to get on every single stream and watch every single video over the past couple days. But one thing I really liked is looking at it today, just kind of sitting back, reflecting while playing, doing a little bit more casual. I like the setup. Athena relics are awesome for her. I got an average roll on Athena with 2 spearman offensive skills, but she's still, here's my thing, Rimba Simba, is just squirreling here a little bit, right, is if I get, my skills that I hope I get on Athena is I hope that I either get double offense or double defense. I don't want to mix of both, even though deep in my gut I feel like that's what I'm going to get. I would love full up defensive with health and armor. So you're not toxic, you would have top 50. It's certainly, and I had just wrapped up an event with Hammer, and I actually had to come back home, get some stuff straightened out on my home front alliance. We're reshifting some things in Sanctuary. We got our 2 alliances that we're down to our group. We're doing some shifts. We've got different plans for Omega on bringing Omega back up into a Legendary. It's been probably over a year since played up in Legendary, and we want to get back in on that game. Shout out to NTG and Hammer for helping me get my taste buds back for Legends, and really want to go for it, and we got the team on board for it. So we're going to bring one team up and leave one team down and have a nice little open rotation, things like that, going on within Sanctuary. But, one Athena is good enough for me. I'm not going to get greedy on it. The 4,000 souls will be helpful to replenish. I'm waiting to see what this Siggy event is in the middle of the week. I already have 2, but I don't know. I read into a live stream from the devs a little while ago that Siggy might possibly see new skills. I remember writing that note down from 2 live streams ago when someone said Siggy, and they're like, no, don't say anything about that, so I'm waiting to see, maybe it's just a new event, but will he have some adjustments? I don't know, we'll see. But here, Zalon, you want my relic pulls so far, and then I'm going to get to what I'm focusing on here with this milestones. But my relic pulls so far, I had 8 3-stars, Anthrax, huzzah, what's going on? I had 8 2-stars, and only 2 1-stars, so I'm pretty happy on that. We got a new follower on Twitch. So follow me on Twitch, right? Let me squirrel on this again. Let me go ahead, right? We are live streaming on, I don't remember how many, 5 or 6 different platforms. So primary platform is YouTube, so I'm streaming there on YouTube. With that, I'm going out to Twitter, going out to Facebook Live, going out to Mixer, so you can catch me up on anything Microsoft there, going out on Twitch, and I'm also streaming on Mob Crush. So 6 different areas where you can catch us live stream depending on what you like to watch. You're sitting down, turn on a game, anything like that. Let's see, Rimba. They have Archer fixes offensive skills in Siggy. Possible. Maybe they're just going to do a set skills on him. They've been doing that, 2 or 3 set skills. The rest are random rolls. So there's a lot that we could see. But what they say the name was for, he's going to be a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, 2-day event, they said, called Victorious. So, that's something to look out to. But, yeah, so as far as, I'm jumping all over the place, right, Zalan? So as far as pulls go, I think this has actually been a really gracious event for me. With the 8 3-stars, a lot of times back-to-back, and I feel pretty good. I probably should have done the same thing I did a while ago and done like a divine gem right after I did a 3-star. But you know what? Hey, if we got some good stuff going, maybe I'll do a divine gem pool for all y'all, and you see how that goes. See if I get another XP relic, but it's all good. And only 2 1-stars, so I'm keeping that stuff going. Hopefully your rolls have been good. Zalan, Sofetch, Rimba, Anthrax, everyone else that's viewing. How have your pulls been going? Are you guys feeling the same luck I have been with these relic pools? Because this has been probably one of the better events for me. Is 8 3-stars, almost back to back to back on that. Equal amount of 2-stars isn't bad. But let's talk about these rewards. So we've been collecting. I still got some portal stones. Going to try to save those portal stones until I need them. I might still have to use them for this event because I'm going all the way, and I still have 12,000 souls to go. But I haven't used. I still have some. I haven't used tokens, right? So I've got some tokens I actually could collect and use, but I haven't done that yet. So when I did my 3-star pulls, I spent about 10K in gems on those. So, that was okay. I still have then, 1, 2... Did I already collect 2 of them? I thought I haven't yet. All right, 1, 2... 3. What am I missing here? Oh, 16,000. Saving relics, grinding this one out. 2, 3, right? 16,000. 6,000. Yeah, I had to keep going. That's right. There's the last one at 3. So I will have 3 tokens that I could still pull. So if you're saving relics, you're grinding this one out. Yeah, I'm going to work on that too. But, so that's where we're at. I'm finally into my 4-stars. So I've crossed my 8,000 soul count on the way to the epic. Anthrax NTG, huzzah, with another one here. All right. So we've got a few going on here with what we're working with. And let's see, he's on a lot of 2-stars so far. 1 3-star, 7 2-stars, and 4 1-stars. Ooh. Yeah, see, I guess I've got the luck going on this one so far. So I'm pretty happy with it. Working my way towards Athena. I definitely want her. She's an awesome looking Titan. All right, so what do we want? Let's get out there and find some lands. Let's see what they got. JJ, you only pulled 1 relic this event. It's a 2-star. Yeah, thank you, Twitch, for the notification. Occasionally, I've been hitting some bigger lands. Some like jit ping pongs, but every so often I've been just checking. Let's see. got a lurker there on stream with the eyeballs. What do we got here? These look like they'll be small enough to help me out. JJ, so Zalan got you to pull that relic. Well, right now I'm stocked, so I won't be pulling any relics. But if we get some pretty good progress, we'll get what do we want here? We'll get, I'm losing my train of thought. We'll get a divine gem pull going on. You gotta get on. Sofetch, I think Omega mains will be OP. Just not feeling Athena. Here's the big reason why I'm going for Athena. So this will be kind of my rundown for it. Is it might not be so much her, but if she's the only Greek god who will end up, Storm Maidens are going to take a hit. If she's the only Greek god who ends up buffing Storm Maidens, if everyone else gets like different Omega troops, here's the one thing that Athena will actually have the advantage of, is you can apply standard Storm Maiden relics to her, and not only help buff your Omega troops, but you will also end up buffing the Storm Maidens. So, she'll be the only one where like those relics can kind of serve dual purposes. So if you're doing, oh come on. So if let's say you get your Storm Maidens to a point where they're leveled up, you're ready to rock and roll with them. Her ability to boost both those Omega troops and the standard Storm Maidens I think, actually could be a big advantage for her versus, if anyone else is buffing like Omega Panthers, depending on what their their damage might be. I think the whole store made unique setup just is something that we'll have to kind of really watch out. Will that be something that'll help out being able to buff storm maidens? Just because again, there's so much. Do you consider her to be in your top rotation? Athena will probably be the guardian I go for. I don't have a lot of great guardians when it comes down to it. This is what I've got, so we'll kind of squirrel around for a moment. Let's sort out our guardians. So I've got Matano, and I'm not thrilled about Matano with resist earth, fire, resist against lightning, and resist against titans. Getting that resist against titans just isn't always great for me. I know Matano defense is going to be great, but ever since Panthers have become very easily kiteable on defense, these massive cat defenses actually aren't as difficult as what they used to be. At least that's kind of the opinion I have on it. I've got 2 Valkyries, which are both partially leveled. I'm not really sure which one I would put the focus into. All right, so I've got the Gren Health and Gren Armor, and then I've got Spearman Armor, Spearman Damage. So I've got defensive Grenadiers and mixed Spearmen on the level 25. The level 18, I've got Gren Armor and Gren Damage, so split there. And then I also have split Spearmen with Armor Piercing and Health. So let's see. So far, you consider her to be, okay, I like the females, it's true, but I'm upset they covered her face in battle. I dig the fact that they actually changed up her mask, that like it's up in the Titan Hall but down in battle. I think that's actually a cool, very realistic type of battle situation. Let's see. Zalan. So fetch, I'm not reading that hashtag. Zalan later, not 9. Tip of the meta, right? So I mean, these are the 2 Valkyries I've got. I don't know if there's necessarily one or the other. Just to pull this one up again, the second one, which one I would maybe put a focus in if I were to level her up. But going with Spearman, now that Athena is going to be a Spearman buffer as well, I think once I get Athena, I might put my focus into her as the Guardian. I'd like to get some input on what you guys say. Yeah, so I mean that's what I've got. I don't know if Athena will be the best prize that I'm going to end up doing, going all the way, maxing her out right away. But we'll see. That 1 star is empty. Let's switch over to these 2 stars. And before I keep rating, here's the other thing I want to talk about is I really like the setup of the rewards. I got distracted from this for a moment, but if you notice a pattern, they were practically doubling the soul count in between each milestone, right? So we went from 20 to 40, 20 gap, and then we went from 40 to 80, 40 gap, 80 to 150, almost another 80 gap, right? So you're at 70 gap there. Then from 150 to 500, that's a little bit of a bigger jump, but then we went from, so that's 500 to 750, so it's a 250 jump, 750 to 1,000. They kept with that. They kept with another 250 gem to 1,250. Kept that up to 1,500 to 1,750 to 2,000 to 2,250 to 2,500 to 2,750 to 3,000. So I mean, all the way to 3,000 souls, you only had to go 250 soul gaps in between there, which is pretty nice rewards. Starting that out, getting you going. Of course, it also, here's the smart thing behind it, is it also the brain got back in the game, but he got the Dream Athena. Probably do a 0 to 60 in 3 seconds tomorrow. Don't be surprised if you actually see that video soon. Just saying. But yeah, he jumped back in with Athena. It was looking pretty good. Saw some videos and some chats already from him, so I'm sure you'll definitely see some stuff in a bit. Will the brain wait for Monday for a fusion event? I don't think he'd be the brain if he did, but we'll see. But once you hit 3,000, then you got 500 soul gaps. So we get 3,500, then to 4, to 4,500 to 5. Did he already post that one? I know I saw that in our chats a lot. If he already posted it, then yeah, he is, classic brains. So 5,500 to 6. Once you hit 6,000, then we go to 1,000 soul jumps. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we go 1,500 jumps. Right, 1150, then we go to 1350, then we go to 1450 and 1600. Then we did a 2,000 soul jump. So this is the only one that was the largest gap was a 2,000 soul jump from Ancient Token to Athena, kind of getting you that extra push. After that, then it's only 1,000. I thought this was a pretty nice setup. I don't know if anyone else has really, talked about this much. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to sit on every stream or watch every video, but I think these were some pretty fair gaps in between here. And going up to 20,000, not all that bad. Here's the other, I think, the part that gets people psychologically into it is I'm not even halfway through yet, but I'm almost 3/4 of the way through my progress bar. So, that's quite a bit different. Great. It's so fetch. I can't read that. I'm not, even though that I'm not toxic. There's certain things I don't know if I could. Not feeling comfortable reading that right now. Got to get at least 30 minutes in the stream to start talking about that stuff. But let's see. 8,700 souls. Zalon, I need to run a Wawa. Keep rolling, Yig. I will. Go get you some of that nice, sweet, pH balanced Hawaiian water, like Waikikia or whatever it is. Best water at Wawa they got. Pick yourself up a nice roller dog while you're at it. It's all good. But here we go, right? So the psychological thing is, by my progress bar, I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh man, cool. I'm like 3/4 of the way through there, but I actually have more work to do in this tail end of my progress bar than I did up front. Kind of like leveling a Titan. It's easier to get them all the way up to 51 than it is to get all the way up to 60. You got more work to do from 51 to 60 than you do all the way up to 50. So, that whole progress bar here looks good, but I still got a long way to go. So let's get back into some of these raids and just keep hitting these lands as quick as we can. Eating up these soul chunks as much as we can. I've only got between today and tomorrow to wrap up this Athena. There we go, setting those up. But, so, once I get that Athena, my goal is definitely, and I hope that I can actually pick her up on stream. That way I can, see what the skills are, all that good stuff with you all. We'll see how that goes. We'll send you this way and just try to take minimal losses. Should switch over to cats. Start running my Jaguars for a little bit. All right, my Panthers. Let's just use some fire spells here. Here we go. There we go. See, and if we could just eliminate some of these. That's our fetch. Yeah, the audience laughs, right? Nice. That's a studio audience laugh for that right now. Let's see. How about this guy's ping pong? Let's take a look. I'd like to find something. Oh, nope, you're all covered up. I'd like to find something that has, again, minimal troops on it. All right. Where's Evangeline? Let's go ahead back over here. Yours all. There we go. We could do this. Yeah, so I mean, pulls have been pretty good. We'll see tonight if I could use up all the pulls that I have. Send you guys that way. Send to you this way. That'll be good. Man, this is full-on sweep there. But to be honest, I mean, so far, let's talk about the Athenas, right, that we've actually seen out there. Yeah, there's already been a couple of vids. Did I do any pulls on stream today? No, Zaman. I have not done any pulls on stream. I did some pulls when I was on my couch earlier, just kind of hanging out in the middle of the afternoon. I was on the brink of taking a nap and figured I had a couple of souls, or portal stones, so I gave that a shot. And today's pulls, I got 4 more 3-stars. So I pulled 4 yesterday. I got 4 more today. I forget how many 2-stars I had yesterday, but I'm up to an equal amount of 2-stars today. So 8 3-stars, 8 2-stars, and only 1 more 1-star today. So I'm kind of considering it very successful pulls for me. Let's see what this other guy's got. Nope, not you. This guy. You said you put up some today, so let's see what you got. Yep, that'll work. But all goes well, and if we're on that brink of that 1 hour, I'm thinking about closing out today's stream with a Divine Gem pull. So how's that, right? After we were talking about it, I was trying to peer pressure you into it yesterday, Zalan, but you didn't fall for it. So peer pressure myself into it today, and we'll do a Divine Gem pull if our stream goes all the way up to the hour mark, which I think it will. And that's kind of thinking, my thinking of where I'll end up cutting it off. As said, I'm going to be switching over and actually jumping to Xbox, playing some Titanfall 2. See, Remus invited me to a party here. Yep, so that means I'm going to be switching over in just a little bit. Let's see I don't know how long have we been going so far. Already at 30 minutes, so... I was thinking about actually streaming my Titanfall 2 action to Twitter today, but I actually had to wipe Twitter out from my Xbox. I got to get my external hard drive connected back to my Xbox so that way I can... I love 44 Titan. I don't really want to do that. There we go, level 1. So once I can get my external hard drive connected back to my Xbox, I am going to try to do some Xbox Twitch streaming as well. So like I said, I kind of trying to get in the flow, doing quite a bit more. You'll be streaming DOT after Wawa. All right, well, Zalan, do me a favor. Once you get back from Wawa, let me know, and then I will pass it over to you because, like I said, this live stream tonight is more just a gap filler for while I waited for my Brosif to get set up. I'm just going to wipe you guys out. These fireballs drop all the time. Don't you dare, Goliath. Don't you dare get close. Don't lollygag there. Zalan over at the Wawa. Get back. Get your gas, right? Because it's a gas station. That's what you get there. There we go. But I think I'll probably end up playing DOT while I play Titanfall tonight. Pretty hooked on that guy. It's been a while since an Xbox game really kind of pulled me in, and Titanfall has been pretty awesome. So if I can get some live streaming, at least out to Twitch for that stuff, then I will. Don't think I'll be able to multi-stream there just because, I'm not playing it on my iPad. But yeah, guys, my goal is definitely have some content in the lineup to bring you guys. I said there's a handful of other games that I've been playing. Real Wawas don't do gas. Yeah, I know, Zalan. I like to mess with you because you're always out to defend Wawa. But yeah, so my goal is to start getting a lot of these other games out to you that I play. It's not what I stream because I like to play. I don't stream because they are always going to be like the coolest, most popular game. Like, I tried getting into Fortnite, and it's not my thing, right? So I'm not going to be streaming Fortnite at you. It's just not what I play unless, I just suddenly change my mind and switch over there. But it's a handful of other games, very similar. You've seen maybe on my channel these Nova Empires. I want to get you some more stream action. We've got some pretty big things going on in that game for our alliance over there. They've got, like DOT, they've got different galaxies are your servers. So rather than being like seasonal changes, they've got a galaxy, and you're with them pretty much forever, but they've got events that come up within there. A couple of them have just lost players here and there. You're that level 44, so I don't feel like messing with that. So periodically they merge their servers. And it'd be like, them doing that would be like taking the two servers that they have on Legends and being like, we're getting rid of all these dead alliances and we're just going to put everyone together on one. They've got dozens of servers, and it doesn't matter. Elder Scrolls soon on mobile, yes. SoFetch, I know I'm on the wait list for that one, waiting to kind of get some notifications. I definitely want to play that, and I definitely would stream that as well. But with that, there's a few other games that I'm getting into. Nova Empire, like I said, we got big things because we got the server merge going on. We've got our Kraken event going on this weekend, which we basically have in lockdown. So there's a few other little things. I've done videos before for that Sonic Forces and Sonic Forces Speed Battle. I definitely want to get some content back out there because the Sega peeps are cool. And I still play the game, just not intensely as I was for a little bit, but I definitely want to get out there and start doing it again. What else have I got out there? I might throw out some other just random stuff. Like there's a simple little gem builder that I play for Match 3 or whatever for Pacific Rim. I still have some fun in there. Another big one that's getting my attention again, which I started playing like a year ago, roughly, and just kind of tailed off on it as DOT continued to take my primary focus. But what is it, Last Day on Earth Survivor? I'm getting back into that, trying to get my supplies built up, so definitely want to get some content rolling for that one again. And a couple other new games. I recently got turned on to that Star Wars Commander, which is also a base builder. So I just started up on that again. I had it a while ago, but just started an all-new account on there. And with that, since, it's pretty new, I might just do a little bit of a from the beginning, start of a build-up. So it'll just be a little switch. So, we'll see. We'll see. There's probably, I'm not going to lie, probably a lot of empty promises right inside there. So we'll see. But SoFetch. So how do I do? I'll play all these games and hold down to the 9 to 5. Well, here's the thing. I'm not playing these games, frequently. I'm not the most active player when it comes to playing games. A lot of this stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I play that I can't stream for you because I might be doing it while I'm in the can. But working with it, it's when the kiddos go to bed. I'm a little bit more of a night owl. So when I am home and everyone goes to bed, I start kind of switching over to my prime. Like I operate great in the evening for whatever reason. That's how I am. But SoFetch, I also travel a lot for work. So typically my workday wraps up anywhere between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. So especially those days where I wrap up at 3 p.m., I got plenty of time in the evenings that I could actually be doing some stuff. So that is typically when I do my game time. And I'll go in, I'll use up Portal Stones and Dawn of Titans, then I'll switch over to Nova Empire, and I'll use, I'll get all my builders going, I'll do whatever missions, my daily missions and things like that. That might take up an hour, so I'll knock that out in the hotel room. And basically, I just kind of toggle from about 5 p.m., 6 p.m. afterwards and later, and I switch over, and because I don't sleep that well. I might not go to bed until about midnight, 1 o'clock. When I'm on the road. So with that, I use that time for playing. So if I could just start bringing games and things like that, even just an hour evening, bring you 3 games a week, something like that is kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see. DOT is still going to honestly be my primary focus because it's just where it is. It's the game that's got me most addicted, most hooked, and that's going to get the focus. But if I can mix it up, bring you guys just some other stuff, that's what it's all about. SoFetch, good to be young. Yeah, I don't necessarily know if I consider myself. I mean, I guess I'm kind of young, but I'm in my 30s. But I travel. I just travel a lot. That's what it is. So for me, I could either sit there and just watch TV and just wait until I eventually just kind of crash out, or that's where gaming picked up for me. Is I was on the road so much over the past couple of years that I eventually got into gaming. I said, well, here's the deal. I could sit here and I could just watch TV, which don't get me wrong, every so often I will catch a good South Park marathon or Rick and Morty or anything like that. I'm a little bit more of a cartoon kind of guy. But I could do that, or I could engage with an audience and I could do some YouTube stuff. And I've gotten more into it, so it's something where it's like, hey, if I ever had the chance to really kind of pursue a little bit more, um, more with YouTube, get more engaged with YouTube, I certainly would. You hear these stories about these, people who have like straight up just quit, good jobs and have found better careers in the YouTube area. Now, granted, I'm young there with only under 700 subscribers, but if I could diversify, bring some more content out, then that'd be good. And again, it's more gaming networks. There's like Nova Empire. I switched over to that one because it had kind of like just launched for iOS. We were talking about it in some DOT chats, and I'm actually on a team where all the leaders are they're DOT members. So they're all leaders or generals in their own alliances in Dawn of Titans. Nope. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. It's only 16,000, right? Just double checking. I understand. I travel once a month and love pre-dev live stream from hotels. Yeah. So like these games that I play, I actually have a bit of network, and if I can get back into Last Day on Earth, that one there also has like crews or whatever that you can be a part of. So if I can get one going there and bring some DOTers over into Last Day on Earth and have a crew over there, why not? Let's do it, right? One alliance, multiple games, basically, is kind of like what my thought process is. But after playing a game like DOT, it takes a lot to try to like actually get up and get hooked on another game. I mean, between graphics, things like that's what it's all about. So I'm trying to hear my chest as well as other place. Yeah, good to go. So fetch. So fetch got his first ass hair. That's what he's letting us know. Grew the first one. All right, so here's the deal, right? I got my brother waiting for me on Xbox, right? I told him give me just a minute. I've already bought like 10 or 15 minutes from him. So we're gonna maybe just eat up the last of this relic here, and then do a little bit of a switch. That's what non-toxic is: many teams in many games. Yeah. So you guys know, Denzel, what it's all about is, just diversify a little bit. Take out that. There we go. Take them out. So once this 2 stars eaten up, guys, I'm gonna close the stream up. This is not that bad. Salon, you're in line. Get it going. Oh man, just skip past those, but it looks like some Titans. I noticed this too, right? Has anyone else noticed it? That Titan drops have been pretty heavy from battles. I've noticed plenty of them. Let's see. Let's go take a look at the treasure room here, which is loaded. Ooh, 16 minutes. Let's see. We'll eat some of that stuff up. All right, but let's see. Titans. I've been collecting them like crazy because that fusion is coming up on Monday, but here's 2. There's a 2-star I got earlier, right? So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lots of troops too. Where you at? What are we at? 10, I think. There we go. So those will all be much further. So 10 of them just in the past 24 hours alone. But yeah, diversify my gaming portfolio. I definitely want to. So fetch. It's kind of what I'm. And with this new streaming one, it's made it a lot easier for me to do so. Have we got room for it? No, we don't have room for that. So I know I had some portal stones in there. I'd like to use up the free ones, so let's just pick something. Focus on some 3 stars, just because they're easier to get wins, and I'm gonna save 4 stars until it switches over to XP. That's kind of been my choice that I've decided to go with. Is let's see what I can do. Archer armor, whatever. Let's pick a 3-star. Well, you know what? Let's do that runic tattoo. I never got the 4-star. Where you at? Come on. Norse Talisman, Reinforced Grip. Here we go. Runic Tattoo. Let's see. Do I still check the skills on 2-star Titans like our good friend Zaid does? I think Zaid got that from me because I used to always check the 2-stars. So I'm going to totally claim rights to that first. I was a massive Titan hoarder. And I would keep the 2-star Titans that had the better skills. I don't do that anymore. Now that the Pantheon is out and it's pretty much just like I collected them for their best skills now, but now I could focus on collecting them for the Pantheon. And so I don't. I've got a couple of 2-stars that I keep because I know they had the better skills, but I do not get that anal over them anymore. Do I check any 3-star Titans? I do keep the better skilled 3-star Titan. But 2-star Titans, as long as I just narrow it down to just I've got one last one and that's what it's all about, it's all good. There we go. Forge success. All right, let's go one more time. See if we can free up some space for some portal stones. There, 2-star. There. Ice Tome. Here we go. I feel like I have a couple. There we go. Got that one in there. What else I can get rid of here? Get rid of you. There we go. We'll pull in a couple of portal stones and wrap up this relic. So, Lieutenant Lou, how's it going? It is going pretty good. Lieutenant Lou, of course, fellow Sanctuary Alliance member and also streamer. So, whoa, what's the Holy Lance? I don't know. What is the Holy Lance? Where was that at? Oh, Holy Lance? That's just a 2-star, right? This one here, Titan Armor Piercing and Titan Charge Damage. I got some of these things that I've just had around forever. The 2-star Ice Arrows. What else do I keep? 2-star Ice Blade. They're useless, essentially, but you just don't see them anymore, so I like to keep them. That whole kind of rarity, even though they're a 2-star, I feel like they're actually rarer than other relics are. There are some same ones in here, like the Backbiter. You don't see that anymore. This is very troop-specific damage. That I kind of consider as part of like a bundle of relics, which include that, the Reaper. Where are you at? Almost on 9k souls. Nice. That's almost where I'm at too. We'll pull it up. Have you done any pulls, Lou? Where have they been? It felt pretty good. I've got 8 3-star relics, 8 2-star relics. Let's see. Here's the Great Maul is part of that collection, and only 2 1-star relics. So I've done pretty good on my pulls so far. Highlander is part of that collection, which I don't have leveled up. We should do that. We should level that one up. But anyway, so there's a few of these like odd and end relics that I've actually kept around. But this is what we need. We need treasure room. How much room do I have? I got like 15 spots. So let's get these guys before they expire. And let's go find some portal stones. There we go. Hey, Zalam, give me an update. You still Wawa? You back? Would you be ready to roll soon if I just knock a couple battles out? Let's see. There's 9 portal stones altogether. Let's collect some of these spells just while we're scrolling through. See if there's one more. That's right. I know. I forgot. I'm sorry, Lou. I'm bringing up a sour point for you. That's right. You lost 198 souls on stream yesterday, too. From just like the server crash, right? Is that what it was all about? I almost lost a battle yesterday, too. This was off stream, though. because my battle screen froze up and I had already hit start the battle, but I couldn't control any of my troops. So, and I had this set up basically. So I had to wait for the enemy troop to get close enough to me to be able to attack them. And it literally came down to just a couple of troops left in the background, the grenadiers, but I lost a number of them because they were basically in a firefight and took plenty of damage because I couldn't move them around. I couldn't get them closer. I couldn't move my Storm Maidens. That entire center of the screen just completely froze up. So I was just trying to do like select all, auto, select all, and trying to just trigger something. So, yeah, game chance, I lost 40 and 55. Yeah, so it's, that kind of stuff is game crashed, yeah. That kind of stuff sucks. If you've got it on video too, try to upload it up to support and see if they'll at least throw you like a token or another relic, because that takes away, of course, the big part is if you had relics equipped, you're out those relic uses, which really sucks. So let's just auto raid this one here. So, big bummer, Lou. But I will say this, Lou. Definitely glad to see you back in game. Looking forward to seeing some more of your streams come out. And don't know if you've gotten caught up, Lou, but we got some exciting changes going on with Sanctuary here between, pushing ourselves up into Legends. Our goal is we're going to get ourselves back into the Legends game and have some fun up there. Lucky it wasn't on one of those masks where one troop doesn't react until you aggravate them. Yeah, I know, Fetch. It's the worst, right? If it basically would have just sat there and had nothing happen. Because I couldn't select them, I couldn't select my troops, I couldn't target the enemy troop. It was just a mess. It actually had me really frustrated. But fortunately, I came out on top. It was a win. And that's what it's all about. Let's see how many more uses we got on this. 3 more uses. So we're going to do 3 more battles. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to switch over. Lou, how do you do that? Go to your... do you know how to get to support in-game? If you can get to support in-game, then all you'd have to do is just upload a video. Upload a link to your YouTube channel. If you don't have a copy of it, then, just do it that way. But in your profile, you just go to the support, the help, and open up a new ticket with them, right? Start a convo with them, and just say like, hey, the game crashed while I was using a relic. I'm out. Totally lost those uses on it. Close to 200 souls, and let's just see if hopefully they'll offer you some support back. All right, 2 and a third, and you know what? Just 'cause. Let's do a Divine Gem pull. Why not? And then Zalan, he'll be streaming up next, so let's see, we're just going to throw this in there. I'm sure everybody has it, but we'll keep it simple. Exclamation point, Zalan. We'll make sure that his link shows up now in chat. That way, if you're watching me on YouTube right now, you could just jump in and click on that link and you can get to him. Don't get wrecked. Oh, you guys are getting wrecked. That spell, man. That spell can be brutal. Anyone else loving that storm spell on defense? I love it when I've got it on defense, but it sucks when it's on defense against you. Even though it might not completely wipe out your troops, it's enough to just, you really put some hurt in your game. Possibly take out just enough to where you lose the troops. Eliminate just enough health from them. So Fetch, Lou, and Legends. We can ping pong together. Yeah, Fetch will be there too. Our goal is to get there. Don't know how quick. You see, it took out just enough that they can't heal. But yeah, our goal is to get up there. So Lou, all you got to do is if you know that you're going to be just active again, getting back into it, then Let's see. Let's just go ahead and use 3 more. I think this is the last battle, but we'll get you back up over. I know you're on Delta right now, so we'll get you back up and over on the Omega team. And join us up here because we got a few people from Omega that are going to switch over to Delta. They're just going to take a little bit of a break. So we'll be there, right? SoFetch, man, killer on these comments today, dude. You are. How much of that Japanese beer you drinking today, bro? But yeah, let's talk about this too. I want to show you guys something else too that's kind of been, I don't know, I consider it a little unique, a little almost bizarre, but I've actually had a rather unusual amount of successful defensive wins, some greens, and let's just try to end this quick, right, if we can. There we go. With a very unique setup, talking about these successful, Garrison defensive, and I'm gonna give it away a little bit, but hopefully too many people that are raiding my Garrison don't watch too much. But right, I've had a number of, I get a couple fails, but honestly, I'm probably at I gotta say, if not a 75-25 greens, to my advantage, at least a 60-40 with a level 41 Thor, Storm Maidens level 15, and then just a bunch of these storm spells. So, I'm not going to give away skills, relics, all that kind of stuff, but, with a ton of lightning, I've actually had a pretty decent number of Garrison wins, those greens. Not only at players my level, but also even a bit higher. So, pretty unique there. Let's take a look here. I think we got Solgar. I think, yep, that relic is empty. So here's the deal, guys. We and gals, right? We are going to go ahead and close this up. We got 10 watching now, and I hate to end it on you without Zalon necessarily being ready, but I do have another gamer, my brother, waiting on me to play some Titanfall 2, so I'm going to be switching over. I still have plenty of progress to go, but which I'm still going to be playing while I'm playing Xbox. I'm just going to have this on my, right to my side. But we've got 9,774 total. We're at Alliance rank 125, so right now we are in line to get 4,000 gems, which I don't think is a bad reward whatsoever. And since I'm finishing, I will be getting an Athena myself, so at least I'll have one. Hopefully it's the role that I want. Other than that, you know what? Just because 10 of you guys and gals joined me up here, got me rolling with it, let's just go ahead and do Divine Gem Pull. Our luck has been good. I pulled 8 3-stars so far. 4 yesterday, 4 today, practically back to back. I sometimes went 3-star, 2-star, 3-star, but in a single row, 10,000 straight gems spent. I got 4 3-stars without a break in between. I didn't stop, play a little. Like I went 3-star, 2-star, 3-star, 3-star, 2-star, 3-star. It was awesome. Like I said, I'm up to 8 3-star relic boosts, 8 2-star relic boosts, and only 2 1-stars. With that kind of luck, let's just throw in a Divine Gem Pool. Let's get a chance. We're going to use 500 of them right now and see if my luck can pay off. Or is my luck earlier in the day? What do we get? Another 2-star Warrior Soul. My luck of the Divine Gems is not there, but guess what? We got enough for one more, which we'll save for another stream. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow night to kind of close out the event. I will still be playing, so definitely be there, but again, get ready to head over to Zalon's channel where he's going to do some streaming. Zalon, I'll probably be listening in, but again, I'm going to be switching over, playing out some Xbox for the night, and I hope you guys had some good luck with your grinding so far. Good luck with your Athenas. Definitely catch us with some more live streaming throughout the weekend, but I'm going to close it out with that, right? This is where we're at. Lock it in. We'll see where we pick up tomorrow. Hopefully I can get some good grinding in tonight, but I'm going to wrap it up. To everybody who's watching online on YouTube, anyone that's watching Mob Crush, Mixer, Twitter, Facebook, or Twitch, please make sure you drop a like, subscribe so you can keep up on all the gaming action that I am bringing your way, plus more to come in the future. And we're going to keep it rolling, but I'm Gaming Jaeger,